How many civilians have been killed in Gaza, from what you know?
Who gives a shit?
Okay, but don't you feel like, for example, children?
Children grow up to be Arabs.
Somehow, after all of these years studying Israel, it never fails to surprise me how racist their society actually is. This woman with a full-blown American accent talking about how Palestinian children are legitimate targets because they'll grow up to be Arabs. And this is a very short segment from an 18-minute YouTube video that you can watch here. And whilst there are some in this video who try and hide behind the veneer of that they care about Palestinians, ultimately all of them just circle back to the same point, that it is acceptable what Israel is doing, because they live in a world of myths and monsters, a world that is completely different to us. In the video, the justification that is given over and over again about why anyone on the outside shouldn't be angry about what Israel is doing is because we've not been there, because we don't understand how difficult it is for Israelis to do this. But in reality, this is not true. It doesn't matter where you're from, if you've been to Israel or not. There is no way to justify the mass extermination and starvation of children. These people are just living in a fantasy world. And this is nothing new. There is a warning from an Israeli poet called Boaz Evron, written in 1980, and what he says is that the Israeli government lives within a world of propaganda and slogans, and they have become prisoners of this, and the world of propaganda that they are creating is the one that they operate in. So when you hear Israelis saying that the Palestinians don't exist, that Palestinian children grow up to be terrorists, so they're legitimate targets, these are not merely slogans. This is how the Israeli army and Israeli society operates.